Hi guys. Okay, so today I will be going over how to get to pink and try to see if we can get a lot of our ladies in the team get up there. $2,000, right? That's the number, the magic number to get to pink. But in order for you to get to pink, you have to have one qualified presenter under you. So it sounds very, very intimidating. Trust me, when I first started, I was like, there's no way. I can't sell, that much. 125 to qualify, $1,000 to get to yellow. And now I'm thinking, holy crap, 2,000. But the point of it is basically trying to get to these steps to get to that. Because if you look at it, we have a lot of presenters in all the various colors in our company. And we have a lot of black statuses, and they had to start from somewhere. And this is where we are right now. So when I first started around December of 2014, I was like, I'm just gonna, do this. I'm going to be the kidnapper. I just want the products, $99, and that is it. And everybody knows this. So after a while in January, when a lot of my friends started noticing, hey, what are you using on your lashes? Because that was the first thing that I started showing off was, hey, have you seen my lashes? They were intrigued at how amazing my lashes were. And so I said, well, this is what I'm using, 3D fiber lashes, it's green tea, it's amazing, and it's only for $29. Got a couple customers from that. Bam, hit yellow. So with those couple customers that I had, I started, thinking, hey, since you already bought like at least a couple $100 worth of stuff, have you ever thought of actually joining and just getting everything from it? So in comes Crystal, April, and Dee Dee. And Crystal and April are still with us. Dee Dee decided this wasn't for her. So I got Crystal qualified within a couple days and of her starting. So here comes Fast Start. Within 90 days, Fast Start happened. And I'm like, I got this. I got this. I am in control. So what I had to do was a lot of marketing and a lot of rebranding. My line of work is basically completely different from what I am trying to do right now. I'm in the military, so again, completely different network. It was hard to try to think about being successful in a market where I had no clue what I was doing. So first things first, right? So I got big binder, and I downloaded all the stuff that I could possibly find about being a presenter. So we have this in our training for the welcome, and also under our files in class in Sassy, we have the welcome that Brittany had done for us. As a matter of fact, I have two binders. So I printed those and I started reading them. Very, very intimidating. It's like several pages of it. But then I was like, okay, so why am I doing this by myself? So I'm reading Brittany's bio, right? And I was like, she's a school teacher. She's a coach. You know what? I can do this too. Veronica, which is my direct upline, she's in the Navy. She's a chief. She's doing this. I can do this too. So that was the mindset that I had to actually put in my head, that these people are doing it. I can do it. So what was it like to be that new presenter in an area where I had nobody? I was brand new to Rhode Island, had no clue where anybody was or what was even in this area. So I had to reach out to my friends and my family online, outside of the States. So I was throwing parties here and there. Some are, qualifying with the 200. And then all of a sudden, with all the customers that I started getting, people telling other people, that's how I hit the 2,000 right away. So when you're looking at your parties, don't look at it as, oh God, I got to qualify to 1,000 in order for me to get the 4 half off, and up to however much percentage we are going to get for the white cash. Look at it as, I am expanding my business. I am giving all this information to all these people that don't know or may know just a little bit about the company. I'm sharing, and I'm sharing the beautiful products that we have, as well as the results that it gives us, minus all the chemicals. I am one of those people that had to look at whatever was in my my drawers in my bathroom, and I started tossing them, because if you're looking at the ingredients and you can't read half of it, me being in the medical field, yeah, no, it's kind of a bad thing. But for years, that's what I've been using, and for a majority of you, that's what you have been using. So here's what I did for the party. So going back to that, right? I had downloaded Carrie Newton's 10-day party script. Which one is it? I think I have it in this other folder. So 10-day party script. I have my hundreds list. So this is my first 100. I don't know if you can see it right here. I still use it to today. I keep going back to the same people. I hit them up every couple weeks. All of them. I think I have emailed at least once or twice. A lot of them have said yes, a lot of them don't respond, and a majority of them just flat out say no. And I am actually going for those no's, because the more no's that I get, the more opportunities I'm going to be able to give, because I'm going to go back to that person. Every 60 to 90 days, somebody's life, our lives change. Something triggers, and then all of a sudden, most of the customers, even the ones that have joined me, have joined because they probably got tired of me bugging them about it, and tired of looking at my Facebook page about all this makeup and about my lashes. So once they start seeing the success that you are getting, they start kind of looking at what it could do for them as well. And what I also did is I started a mailing list. So every customer that I've had for the last year, guess what? I have their names, their addresses, they're all written down. I'm a very, very visual person, and I have tabs on everything. They're color-coded. And I also have the customer appreciation for these guys on their birthdays. So I usually send them a couple things here and there for their birthdays, special occasions, anniversaries. I try to make it a point that I know that, I remember that, or mark it right next to their names. And also with that, by following Kara's 10-day party, you personalize it, and then you get yourself ready for all the questions. Whether they ask questions or not, guess what? The script is there that you can follow, and you're giving out all the information about the products. That's the best thing about it, and you can find it in our website. You click on the product and it's right there. Ingredients, directions, what have you. It's right there. Everything is there. And don't forget, also, going back to basics, we have the weekly trainings that's available for us, and it's free on your back office. Use that. Sometimes I forget, because I'm just like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. That's too much stuff. Death by PowerPoint, whatever. It's easier to Google things, but those things that you are Googling is somebody else's. And those are, a lot of those guys have experience in doing this, are basically doing that to cater to their own. It's hard to personalize that, because to me, I'd rather make the mistakes myself and then learn from it than keep doing that from somebody else's, Googled stuff. And that's just me personally. So what I also did was I put together a monthly goal before I found all the other stuff that was in Classy. The 5 and 3 formula, I was doing my own, because one, I didn't really take a look at the files that we have. I caught a glimpse of everything, but I didn't go into the files, and it was actually a little harder for me to start, because I was doing my own thing. I was kind of trying to figure out what was working for me, and whatever failed, and then I moved on. So my 50 to 100 list, you just keep going back to it, and you have your set goal. You know, your 500 is always the goal every month. And if you go over that, that is amazing. That is my biggest thing, is if I go over that 500 hump, guess what? That's great. Hi, baby.
Sure.
Say hi.
Hi.
Come around and say hello.
To who?
To everybody. Say hi.
I'm good.
Okay, you're good. Okay. Let me finish this, okay?
Alright.
All right. Love you.
Love you.
Okay. So, adding new team members. What I've done is basically talk to everybody. We go to restaurants, we go to bars. I go everywhere with my cards, with my catalogs, and there have been multiple times where I've used my son and said, "Hey, aren't her lashes beautiful?" And just like, eh. I said, but I am pretty sure that it will be better with our lashes, you know. So he hates it. But when we go to vendor events, he manages to attract all the women with the lip gloss, lipstick, and lip stain, because he has his own script to get to these ladies, especially the grandmas. His biggest thing is he goes up to these grandmas, you know, and he's like, "Do you have grandkids?" And if they say yes, he'll say, "You know what's the best thing for your grandkids?" And they'll ask what. He goes, "No lipstick on their faces." So he'll show the lip stain, and it goes, "If you look over here, this won't come off. Once you put it on, let it dry a little bit." So he's got that down packed. So that's his line, and he gets paid to do that. Trust me. So use whatever tool that you can use to basically get the product out there. So getting over the hump and to pink. First of all, you're not alone. Everybody has been there. All of us have been there. I've been there. I've been there like every month I'm there, you know, trying to make sure that I hit yellow and then pink and then go to blue. And right now we're trying to hit green with my team. So the push is hard. We're hustling really, really hard right now. So don't forget that not all your downline, when you get a couple of them, not all of them are going to be hot at this. Some are going to be, you know, learning. Some have bigger friend base or family base that support them. But a lot of the times, let me tell you this, family and friends are your biggest skeptics, that it will take them months, even years, to actually come to you and start asking you about your products. Okay, and that's basically when they got tired of seeing your face plastered all over their Facebook. I had one friend that says, "Look, I only have 100 friends, and the 99, I can't see their posts because all of it is your makeup and your face and whatever it is that you're trying to do for the day." He goes, "You post like 3-4 times a day, sometimes more, because if I get bored, guess what? I'm bombarding somebody's Facebook with all kinds of stuff." But all the craziness aside, you are basically your biggest obstacle. If you don't get over that hump, or you don't know how to get over that hump, we are here for you. Your team is here for you. Now, if you don't have a downline, don't worry. It will come. It will come. But just keep talking to people. Keep throwing your parties. And I have kept all the party groups that I created throughout the year. So every every month, twice a month, I will post our kudos, and I'll post, you know, special products. Just like now for March with the launch of our new products, I hit at least 20 of those parties with all the product information. And then now that's actually paying back, because a couple of the ladies in each party are like, "Hey, can I throw a party? When are you going to be available?" I love the home parties. I love them. They are very, very small group, but I can guarantee you're going to make money off of it. Also, hit up events. Most of my orders and most of my sales are from bulk sales. Even for the ones out of state, I offer that to them. I offer the flash sales on my VIP group, and I offer discounts for my guys. But that's for me personally. I can do that now because I am able to save up some of the white cash and half off products from the previous parties that I can now offer that. So if you're still starting, guess what? It will come. It will be there. So I put ads all over the place. I leave my cards all over when, like I said, when I go to restaurants, to bars, wherever, I make it a point to go to the bathroom, whether I need to go or not, and leave a couple of my cards over there. I have a little sign that says, ask me about my lashes, or if you want free makeup, ask me how. Take a card. A couple times a week, I get a phone call or an email saying, hey, I found your card, and wherever I found it, can I get a mascara, or I want to try the lip stain, I want to try this and I want to try that. So whether it's, $15 for your sale or $100 for your sale, it's a sale and it's a success. And I also do a lot of vendor events. Been doing events on and off the last year, but October, November, and December was very, very busy for me because every weekend, Saturday and Sunday, even the holidays, we were doing something, me and my son. So we were able to network with a lot of people. So if they know that you are out there, and make yourself presentable, you walk around the events, you meet with those great vendors that you have over there, trade with them, swap products with them. What I do is I ask them to give me feedback about the products. I give them my card and let me know, hey, either shoot me an email, shoot me a text, let me know how the product is. And some are very, very positive. There's some that are like, I didn't like it, I like this one better. But you can always go back to those negative ones to say, how about this? Try this one. And a majority of the time, guess what? They'll like that other one too, or maybe even both together. So you're smart. The last video cut out because I guess I ran out of room. Anyway, so we're talking about going over the hump to get to pink. And so branding yourself is one of the biggest things that you could possibly do for you and your business. So make sure that you are positive at all times. You are attracting people that you already know into the business, and a lot of people that don't know you from Adam. So you have to make sure that everything that you are showing is the positive side. People know that everybody has a negative streak, but don't put that on Facebook. Do not advertise that to people, because quite frankly, it's not good. That's not good. So when your short-term goals and your long-term goals are not the way you want them to be, and sales are down, and you're not getting the hosts and hostesses that you want for the month, you're not getting the sales that you want for the month, you need to relax, okay? Take a deep breath and regroup. And write down all the things that you need to be doing again. Go back to that script, whatever it is that you have made personal that's been working for you with those previous parties that have been successful. Go back to that and find a mentor in the team. They might not have to be within our team. There's a lot of people that you can attach yourself to, and follow them. That are successful in the business. But again, you need to make sure that it's personalized to you, because your friends know, your family know. They're the first ones who will point out. Ever since you started with Younique, you've changed. I've gotten that a lot. A lot of my friends outside of work are like, hey, who was that you were posting, and was that you? I was like, no, that is me. Outside of uniform, that is me. That is my other life. Younique is my other life. So you need to make sure that also is positive, because people are watching you that are working with you. So when you're advertising, you need to make sure that you put your best face forward. When you create your customer base, go back to it. I get a lot of orders now. Thank you so much. And they're not on my friends list on Facebook. I still give them a shout out, but I don't know them. A lot of the ones that are not highlighted, when I try to tag them, I don't know who they are in person. But what I do is I send them a thank you note in the mail, because now I got their address from the orders. And I send them a personalized thank you, and give them a postcard or a blitz card, and let them know about the business. And I also send them a copy of the catalog. They know what we have on the computer, but when you personalize it, it's worth a little bit more versus, online. And you ask them, hey, would you like to find me on Facebook, or can I find you on Facebook, and can I friend you? I have this VIP group that I think you would love. I offer a bunch of stuff, and a majority of the time they'll say yes. They'll say yes because they found the products from you to begin with. So might as well capitalize on that. And I was saying, the training from last night that Brittany and I and a couple of the other ladies had, open mouth equals open business. We don't have a storefront. You are the storefront. Your face is the billboard. Your attitude is the billboard. So if you're not talking about your business, if you're not talking about Younique on a daily basis, sometimes with me it's like all the time now, then business is closed. Business closed. Brittany made a good point last night, just like Starbucks, right? Giving that as example, if their doors are closed when you go over there, well, guess what? They're going to go somewhere else. They're going to go to another chain. Dunkin' Donuts is right across the street. Something. So you have to make sure that you are putting out information about your business all the time. So if you don't have a business page yet on Facebook, create one, or create another business Facebook page. I have one. I've stopped using it because most of my friends would comment on my personal one anyway. So now what I end up doing is sharing the stuff from my business page into my personal one, and I get the word out that way. So remember, open mouth, open business, and in this business, there's no competition. There's a lot of presenters out there who are a little catty. Every DS company has it. But this business is not about competition. We all are all here to grow from it, just like our team. If we're not growing, if Brittany and Veronica and all the other teams, or I am not training my team, guess what? Our team is not going to grow. And what I want for everybody is basically get over the hump to pink. And if you guys need any help, we are here for you. Everybody is here for you. There's been a lot of people that have hit fast start within that first 90 days and are moving on to, blues, greens, and up. So it's been done. You're not the first one that's coming up here hitting those road bumps. So I'm going to make another video about obstacles versus excuses. And I have like another thick notebook full of stuff on that, because I was my own obstacle. I was making a lot of excuses when I hit a stagnant phase last spring into the summer, because of circumstances that I could have not really prevented, but kind of went around to at least focus some of that time and that energy towards the business. So again, get out there, open mouth, open business, tell everybody about Younique, and the next thing you know, guess what? Everybody's on the road to pink, on the road to blue, green, and so forth. So, all right, ladies, have fun.